Back to Open. Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee. Our next guest is a nutritionist enthusiast who has brought us an exciting machine called the Biophotonic Scanner. Here to tell us more about what it is and what it's all about is Stephen Kopstein. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Bob.
I've never seen a contraption like that. It looks like one of those high-class staplers. You put the book in there.
Yeah,
you get the stapler going.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on the show. Nutrition has really been something that I've been interested in my entire life. I've worked on an organic farm in Vermont, and I try and eat healthy. So one of the reasons why I was really excited to come on the show is because nutrition is a real problem, and health is a problem in the Bronx in particular.
Yeah. What do you see? I mean, you see people go into bodegas and things, and they really don't have the healthy foods that we need in order to make it happen for your body.
Well, even more than that, I've done some research, and the statistics are not good for the Bronx. 26% of adults in the Bronx are in just poor or fair health, compared to 16% in the state and 10% in the country. So that's not a good statistic. I also found out that in the Bronx, actually, only 6.3% of the people in the Bronx eat 5 or more servings of fruits and vegetables a day, whereas statewide it's 27.1%.
Wow.
So we're way below the state average. And the result of that is really what concerns me and should concern everyone who's watching, because the diabetes deaths in Vermont are 32.4% per 100,000. In the state, they're 17.4%. So New York State, I think, is higher than the country in general, but the Bronx is really high, almost double what the New York State average is. It's due to poor diet, primarily, and environmental factors. And, why aren't people eating better? That's a really probably complicated and long-term discussion.
Does air have anything to do with it?
I think it does well, it wouldn't really have so much to do with diabetes. That's more about diet.
Yes.
And I think the problem really stems from the way our food system is in this country and the way it's delivered to people in the country. I mean, average fruits and vegetables, even if you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, the average length that they travel is about 2,000 miles. So the vegetables that we're getting are not so fresh unless we're eating locally and organic to get the higher levels of antioxidants.
Now, if you get it organically, then it's going to rot faster. But sometimes that's good, right?
Well, I mean, not necessarily going to rot faster.
Preservatives.
Well, the fruits and vegetables aren't necessarily going to rot faster, but it's interesting that you mentioned rotting of fruits and vegetables, because a lot of people might not even know what antioxidants are. But if you cut open an apple and you see it starting to turn, rust color, that's actually what's called free radicals, which are eating away at the apple and making it age quickly.
Yeah.
And fruits and vegetables actually have antioxidants in them that help them stay healthy. Just like if they're in your body, they help you stay healthy. But once you start processing them, they lose that. Or after they're picked, they start losing the antioxidant levels.
Explain what processing is.
Processing is taking a fruit or vegetable and, say, turning it from like an apple that you would eat into an apple pie at McDonald's. It probably has no nutritional value once it reaches that stage. It's been fried, it's been processed, it's been treated with chemicals. So you want to find food that's as close to the source as possible, is how I like to put it.
Is rice really white?
Rice is not really white. That's another thing we haven't really talked about, which is the whole grain aspect of it. A lot of Americans don't eat enough whole grains. And it's a really easy choice for people to make, because when you go in the supermarket now, it's actually more available than it used to be, because people are more aware to choose the brown rice and the whole grain bread.
All right. So you have some other statistics?
Yeah, I mean, basically obesity is a big problem in the Bronx. It doubled from 1997 to 2009, and it tripled among children. So we have to ask ourselves why that is. If people are, and Bronx is also high in poverty, so they have less money, why are they overweight?
Yeah.
It sort of seems counterintuitive, right? The reason is because the government subsidizes the production of corn and soy, which are cheap commodities. So then the food conglomerates take this food and process it and put it into your McDonald's foods and your fast foods and your packaged foods that you get at the supermarket, which have no nutritional value but have high caloric value.
Right.
Soda is a really good example of that. High fructose corn syrup is really bad for you, but the corn production, there's so much corn, they didn't know what to do with it. They started making sugar out of it.
Yes.
So people drink a lot of sodas and things like that, and they wind up being obese and unhealthy.
And in addition to that, it's how you cook your food. If you put it in a microwave, you're really zapping it and you're killing all the nutrients. Is that right?
Yeah, I think steaming it lightly or eating it raw is the best, of course. But what you really want to do is just consume as many fruits and vegetables and whole grains as possible, and that's going to help people. So if you're interested, I can tell you more about the scanner.
Yeah, you have the scanner.
What this is.
Tell me about it.
This funny little machine here looks like a stapler. Is actually the only non-invasive way to measure your skin's antioxidant levels. And we talk a little bit about antioxidants, but what they are is they're like the good guys, the Superman who kills the bad guys, which are the free radicals. Free radicals run around in your body, and they're looking for cells to attach themselves to and do
So
damage.
you have a constant war going on in your body.
You do. And free radicals are formed by stress, they're formed by poor diet, and the only way to counteract them is with antioxidants. So what you want to do, and what this lovely machine does, which costs $130 million to develop.
Oh, $130 million.
To develop. It doesn't cost $130 million to have it, but to develop it. It was funded by NIH, and it was developed by the University of Utah, the same people that developed the artificial heart. So we're in good hands with the science.
Wow, yeah.
But what it does, without using any urine or blood, so it won't hurt you at all, we're going to do a test on you in a minute, it measures your antioxidant level of a specific antioxidant, which is called carotenoid, which is like found in carrots and blueberries and sort of the darker vegetables and fruits. And it's a good overall indicator of your skin's antioxidant level. And before we came on the air, I scanned a bunch of people in the audience here, and the scans were pretty typical of America. The scanner will give you a score, and it'll give you a range. It takes 90 seconds, and it gives you a range from 0 to 65,000. And you really want to find yourself on the blue end of the range. That means you have a high level of carotenoids, which is a good overall measure of your body's antioxidant defense system. Well, the last person who scanned, who shall remain anonymous, scanned at 22,000, which is not really a healthy score. And last week, the scanner was actually shown on the Dr. Oz show, and the audience was given T-shirts to match the colors, and most of the audience was wearing red or orange T-shirts.
Wow!
He said, "That's America, you know, unhealthy." So
wait a minute. Do I have to show if I'm unhealthy or not?
We're going to show exactly how you are. Are you ready for that?
Okay.
You want to get scanned?
Sure.
Okay, we've got to switch.
I can easily go like this.
No. You sit over there. We'll switch you, and I'll show you how this works. It's very simple. And we're going to take the end off here. And then I'm going to scan.
Does this hurt anybody?
No, it doesn't hurt.
I mean, you know, long term?
Nope.
The effects?
It's just a blue laser light. And hang on a second. Just put your information in here. How do you spell your last name?
L-E-E.
Okay, that's pretty easy. Even I can get that right. And your zip code?
11373. I'm testing to see if I have antioxidants in my skin.
It's going to give you a readout on your antioxidant level. All right, so just put your hand right there against that blue laser.
We want it to be high.
You want it to be high. You want to scan towards the blue end of the range. And it takes, I'm going to start right now. And I'm going to...
I can tell you right now, I need some more fruits and vegetables.
Well, I'll ask you a couple of questions here. There you go. All right. So it's running now. Do you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables?
Not as much as I want to.
How many would you say you eat per day?
Sometimes a lot, sometimes
2 to 3, 4 to 5 on average? More than 5?
I'd say 1 to 2.
And do you smoke?
No.
Okay, because smoking can actually lower your antioxidant levels in your body. The reason why this machine is also good is because it measures your antioxidant level in your skin and not in your blood, and your blood can go up and down more because it's fluid, but your skin is more stable, so it's going to give you more of a stable reading of your antioxidant level.
How long does it take?
It takes 90 seconds. You're more than halfway done.
Oh, okay.
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
How are you feeling
I
about
still
it?
want to show my
You can hide it?
to everybody.
Well, the thing
But
is,
it's okay.
you know, it's information. That's really the way I look at it. And I've scanned lots of people. I had somebody who scanned who'd never been on any kind of supplements, but drank a lot of fresh squeezed juices or fresh made juices.
Yeah.
He scanned at 75,000 the first time.
Wow.
That's what Dr. Oz scanned at as well. If you get a low score, well, that's information to help you improve your health.
It
That's
will
all
create
is.
the awareness that you need to do something about this.
Exactly.
You need to eat more fruits and vegetables.
Yep. It's kind of like getting an HIV test. You want to know where you are, so you can
Yes.
you can work with that
Okay,
information.
they're wrapping me up over here.
All right, you got another 3 or 4 seconds.
3 seconds. We got 3 seconds? It's a beautiful thing.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
41,000. That's not bad.
All right, I'm in the
Congratulations,
blue.
You're in the blue.
I'm in the blue.
You're in the green, but you're getting towards
I'm
the
in
blue.
the green.
You're better than being in the red. That's actually very good for a first-time scan.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So now you know I'm pretty healthy, but I would need to bring it into the blue, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can help you do that.
So where can we find this? How can we get tested? More
Basically,
Americans
just
need to
email
know.
me. Email me. My email is vermagic, VERMAGIC, @gmail.com, and I'll get you more information that way. It's the easiest.
Stephen, thank you so much.
Thank you,
This
Bob.
is wonderful.
Appreciate
You got to
it.
come back again.
Absolutely.
And just explain more how we
Okay.
can get this, how we can get involved, how we
Sure.
can start a business,
Okay.
all that.
Yeah.
Stephen Kopstein, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Stephen.